duty. What does it mean to have given such a big performance in such a big game?
¿Qué significa? ¿Comprendeu, não?
Más o menos.
O que significa aí grande partido como eso, hacer resultado como ese, uma partida como hiciste?
Bueno, nada, muy feliz otra vez por marcar, que creo que es importante para ayudar al equipo. Lo más importante es que el equipo jugó bien, hizo un gran partido y bueno, se sacó un buen resultado, que era lo que queríamos. Pero muy feliz por estar en este buen momento. Siempre me trabajo para eso y bueno, ahora toca pensar en lo que se viene, que es lo más importante.
Ali, I hope you've got a good memory.
He's very happy to score goals to help the team. The most important thing is that the team is doing so well, winning games, winning this important game, and he's looking forward for the rest. And he said again, he's so happy for performing so well. He wants to keep that rhythm and help the team all the time.
The header was really brave, and the second goal was a lovely finish. Your favourite of the two?
O cabezazo ahí en el segundo tiempo fue.
Pero él dice el segundo o
El segundo es de cabezazo.
No, el primero fue cabeza.
El primero.
El segundo fue el que rematé abajo.
Sí, el segundo decía una fuerza tú ahí de cabeza o cabezazo.
Bueno, nada, como te dije ahorita, muy feliz. Siempre trato de llegar a esas posiciones, de tratar de ayudar al equipo, marcando goles, asistiendo. Para nosotros los delanteros siempre va a ser importante, entonces estoy muy contento. Seguiré trabajando igual, seguiré trabajando tranquilo, con los pies sobre la tierra y bueno, estar muy concentrado para lo que se viene.
Again, he's very happy. It's what we strikers have to do: score goals, giving assists. What he's going to do is keep working in a humble way, working hard to keep helping the team and to achieve our goals.
And Ali, one for you, if I can. I mean, you love Jurgen Klopp as a man and a manager, but it started so well, so fast under Arne Slot. Why do you think it's begun so well?
Yeah, you are right. I love him. I will still love for the rest of my life. He knows that. But I think the determination, of course, the quality of the manager, the way he works, the things that he demands the team, but the answer we are giving on the pitch has been so good. Like the effort of all the players, everybody, Lucho, all the strikers, they are working their socks off to help us defending. It's the third clean sheet in a row, and that's not only because we are saving the goals at the back, but because they are working so hard, the team is working so hard, and that's our main focus now, and this is the mentality that the manager wants us to have. So that's really important. We have to go that the manager wants to speak now.
Okay, well, let's do this quickly then. Player of the match, Luis Diaz.
Yeah. Man del partido, hombre del partido otra vez. Normal para ti, ¿no?
No, normal no. Feliz. Gracias, manito.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yes, all smiles from the Liverpool dressing room, and more reactions are coming, and you can understand why. And we were at Ipswich on the opening day for Match Day Live. We both covered the game against Brentford last week, and we both said, well, this will be interesting today. Could you have envisaged that going that well for Liverpool?
No, I mean, it's been perfect, hasn't it, right the way from the start of the season. OK, it's only 3 games, but we looked at the results there, 2-0, 2-0, 3-0, not conceding anything. You know, not conceding hardly any chances. Alisson's made 1 or 2 saves there today. But when you come to Old Trafford, you expect your goalkeeper to have to put in a really good performance. He's only had 1 or 2 saves. They've looked very efficient, very effective. And their players, their attacking players, are still scoring goals. You know, when you try to change it slightly to be a little bit more structured and a little bit safer, then sometimes you can lose that edge up front. But they look as rampant as they've always done.
And I think what put into perspective, where we were sitting, we saw Nunez and Gakpo warm up in front of us and come on. Chiesa was sitting behind us, and Liverpool have 6 when they're fit forwards, going for 3 places.
I was just exactly what I was thinking of. When you see the squad, the first 11 was brilliant, and that was probably their easiest game out of the 3 they've had. And then we saw the subs warm up, go past it. I thought, wow, this is a proper squad of players, and I think he's been quite fortunate to walk into that. Of course, he's got to put his own stamp on it, and I'm sure he will do. And we've seen the first 3 games. They've looked defensively better, although they did concede a couple of chances. I think Xerxes had a couple of chances where he could have scored. The keeper did make a save. But on the whole, it's a real dominant performance from Liverpool. We talk about the 6 forwards they've got. They've also got 5 brilliant midfield players. You think of Curtis Jones, who's not here today, Harvey Elliott, who can come into that. But I think he really likes Anthony. If you know, in the game, he didn't change Anthony. It was all the forwards, it was the right back, it was the left back. So, but there's a real dominance about that Liverpool squad. They could really challenge for that title this year. Do you know what?
Do you think that even 3 games in, yeah?
3 games in, yeah. Well, look at this. Before the ball had been kicked, I thought Arsenal might be their year to give City a real go and possibly go on to win it. But after watching the first 3 games, I think Liverpool could go past Arsenal. And they were up there for a long part of the season last year. They only fell away the last few games. But if they keep that squad together, if they keep the majority of that fit, I think that's a team that can challenge City without a shadow of a doubt.
What do you think?
I agree. I think Pep Guardiola, if you asked him now who's your biggest danger, it'd be a toss-up between, you know, I think at the start of the season, you think Liverpool now? Yeah, I think at the start of the season he might have said Arsenal, because you know what you're going to get. Same manager, same players. They've added 1 or 2. You knew what you're going to get. There was a little bit of what's going to happen at Liverpool. New manager, you know, is it going to be a totally new style? Are they going to take a while to adapt? All these questions. Of course, the one good thing from Liverpool's point of view is they kept the squad. You know, there was hardly any outgoings. Okay, no incomings as well, hardly. But it was still a structured, and he was walking into a squad that's absolutely in the guts of their careers. You know, all the big players are at the absolute, you know, peak of their powers. So, but there were questions. But having seen 3 games, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but after 3 games, you look at that and think, wow, it's going to take a special team to stop them. You know, they've just swatted Manchester United aside. That team from Manchester United, okay, didn't play well in it, but Liverpool didn't let them play well. It wasn't an injury-ravaged team at all. It was a good Manchester United team on paper. That was minimum of fuss, swatted aside.
Yeah, you'd have to say, apart from Hoyland, that's United's strongest.
Luke Shaw, yeah.
Luke Shaw, yeah. Maybe Euro, but not far away.
It's not.
Yeah, Euro as well. Yeah, a young kid. We're really not sure what we're gonna get with them. I think the back 5 could be okay, but I still think in front of that we are going to be short. We see the area of the pitch. 3 goals today were 3 mistakes by midfield players, really. And again, the attacking third was just nowhere near the likes of what we've seen today from Liverpool. Marcus Rashford, his confidence is shot to pieces when he should be taking people on. He's turning back, and it's not like him. Garnacho's still young. We still got to give him time, and obviously the young lads settle in. He's going to take a bit of time. I think the biggest thing I noticed from being pitchside and actually looking at the players, Liverpool look fitter, they look more athletic, but they also have more quality. I think that was a concern. I think the likes of Manu might take a bit of time to get going. I thought Bruno Fernandes looks a bit sluggish. Xerxes, obviously in his game, hasn't played, and that was a big thing that struck me. Now we're only early in the season, but they're things that would worry you. Are the team working hard enough behind the scenes to be as fit as they should be? They just didn't look fit enough to
Well,
me.
they've had that many injuries, and it must be playing in their mind as well, mustn't they? They've had so many injuries over the last couple of seasons under Ten Hag, and that's another problem. And then if you start second-guessing yourself, shall we train, should we go a little bit easier? But, you know, no such problems for Liverpool.
Sorry, Michael, I was going to say as well, they keep bringing centre-halves off. Now, if you've got a centre-half who can't get through a game, that's a big concern. That tells me they're not fit enough straight from the off. You only bring centre back 4 should always stay together, really. You might bring the odd right back off here and there if you're resting people, but 2 centre halves should be there for the full game. And it's been the first 3 games now. They've changed centre backs. How can a centre back not be fit enough?
I know, and I wouldn't mind, but that was a problem position. There's so many, you mentioned before the game, Steve, how many different partnerships they've had. So you'd think there'd be one area that they'd want to keep quite stable. And let's get it right. Centre halves, you look at all the stats, all the numbers, they do less running than anybody on the pitch, bar the goalkeeper. So it's not like it's a huge.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They should be there for 90 minutes.
I'm sure they can. I don't know why he just keeps chopping and changing it. I mean,
you can have your excuse of the Euros, can't you? Say it takes a little bit of time to get going. Of course it is, but Liverpool have players there as well. Other teams have got players there. You don't see them struggling.
Well, as I said to Michael right at the start, that's 3 games now. He's just made that one alteration, Kwanzaa and Konate, and he's had a real settled look about it, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I do like that. Obviously, the games will start coming thick and fast, so it'll be really interesting to see how he uses his squad. However, at the moment, you know, it looks like he's just, you know, maybe because he's new as well to the team. maybe he just wants to get that consistency, so all of a sudden he can get his points across even better than he normally would, but it's very consistent so far.
Keep praising.
What's up guys, I'm back here with another video. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.